Alright, how's it going, guys? And welcome back to Pokemon Team Rocket Edition. Last episode we went into the basement of Sylph, talked to the president, fought him, found Bill, fought him, and we learned that there's a cult in Lavender Town. But I'm gonna head back to Giovanni real quick and see what he has to say about all this. Because he might be very interested in what I have to say. Because technically that was the whole mission, was just to go and talk to the Mr. President. And find out what information they have. And I did that. I did just that. Hello, fine gentlemen. Mr. Giovanni, sir, I'm on my way. Out of my way, I have to speak to Mr. Giovanni himself. Bruh. Mr. Sir? And what information did you discover, Evian? So, from what you're telling me, the text you read doesn't even question the existence of that Pokemon. It takes it for granted. But where? Pokemon Tower is the only notable place, but we've explored every inch of it. How about downstairs? Perhaps it's one of those places impossible to access, except for those who already know where it is. If that were the case, we would remain without knowing the truth. Evian? We must explore every option. I can't send tons of rocket grunts to comb through every corner of Lavender Town, just to look for some ancient hidden passage. That would raise too many suspicions. However, with only those present here knowing about this, you can discreetly be the one to investigate it. You'll go after something that has gone unnoticed for countless generations. After a mirage, Evian. That concludes it, Evian. Keep this in mind. Every step you take could add new pages to the recent history of Kanto. Perhaps we'll uncover something that should have been known a long time ago. Oh, I can move. Okay. Well, let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. We're off to Lavender Town. Meow, 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 meow. I'm going to Lavender Town. Bow down, bow, 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 bow. Okay. Robert, fly me to Lavender Town, please. Ow. I just smacked my microphone. I apologize. Boom, 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 boom. Agatha. Evian, you made the miracle happen. Your adventure in the Pokemon League is the greatest thing I've witnessed in the last decades. How do I know? Listen up, youngster. I've been training my Pokemon for decades. When I started, you weren't even born. I know this region and its people well enough to know what's going on, and I know exactly everything that happened that day back in the Hall of Fame. Now, every time I have a walk over these streets, I can only see fresh sprouts of hope. And however temporary it may be, this peace is possible thanks to you. The fact that we're overcoming hard times made me conscious of how fortunate we really are. Just look at the Pokemon Tower. I was raised in this place. After all these years, I finally got to visit it as it deserves. Everything I know about ghost Pokemon, I learned it here. And if I got something clear, it's the fact that the world's greatest mysteries are far beyond our sight. But you didn't come all the way here just to hear an old lady yapping about her nostalgia, did you? You seek mysteries. Well, in that case, I can help you. Come with me. I like Agatha. The history of the tower is as old as Kanto itself. Its resilience is remarkable, but the reality of what we see is just a mere fraction of what it once was. I can help you with that. Back in the day, before the war started, the lower floors were open for everyone. However, those zones became more and more unstable to the point that they were closed. Most ended up forgetting them more every year as the life continued. These days, even channelers steer clear of it. But you're the champion. You have the right to unveil every single secret and mystery that crosses your way. If you look closely, you'll see that this pillar is hollow. Under it, you'll find a staircase to the basement. Now I'm retiring, Evian. When you get to my age, you'll realize that these things aren't for everybody. And to be honest, I would rather put my efforts into getting better at what I already know. After all, we live in a confined terrain, yet one that simply can't be unbound. That can't be bound. I wonder if there are wild Pokemon down here. Because there weren't any wild Pokemon at all in the upper floors. Gotta revive. Mysterious energy attacks you. But for why? Go Crobat. Bite. Give him the num-nums. Bruh. Alright, time switching T-Tar. Meow meow. Boom. 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 Bruh. I thought I felt my cat, but she's not there. She likes to jump up and put her paws on my arm while I'm sitting in my gaming chair. And I thought I felt them on my leg, but there was nothing there. She might have been there, but disappeared. Bam, 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 bam. Marrow Ghost? Is this a Marowak ghost type? Bam, 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 bam. Yeah. Giga Drain. Why you have Fire Punch? Bruh. Bruh. That not fair. Bruh. 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 For fuck's sake. Alright, Bubba. Bam. 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 Got him. I got him good. Got him. I got him real good. Bet you can give me any money. Mysterious energy has dissipated. I had a notification that popped up. Oh, okay. Let me heal on me Pokemons. Bruh. Oh, I can't see. I can see. Ba 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 ba. Come on, daughter in the door. I believe in you. Bruh. No spit after out. Okay, good. I'm glad I didn't have to deal with that. No, I'm gonna use Crunch. Damn it. I meant to use Crunch. I would have one shot it. Num num. Bruh. All right. Who comes out next? Metal Ghost. I'm gonna call it Pupper this time. I think Pupper shouldn't be able to knock it out. Because Pupper got Sheer Force. Sheer Force stab, Dark Pulse. That did less than what... Okay. Let's freaking go. I love that for me. You need a life orb. That's what you need. Oh, wait, hold on. Venusaur is higher leveled. But how high? What's their special attack difference? Your special attack is 187. Oh, there's a huge difference in special attack. Okay. The tombstone is decrepit. Despite that, you can clearly see gold and silver letters engraved. The trainer that lies here has achieved every possible achievement in this world. Unbeaten champion of his region for decades, 32 gym badges, every single Pokemon known in existence in his hands. No matter what challenge came his way, no matter its scale or form, nothing was beyond his reach. However, despite his countless battles, journeys, and feats, his efforts were worthless. It didn't matter how good of a master he was. He couldn't avoid death. Every single thing about his legendary life remains here. His contemporaries were forgotten with a slow and steady course of time. After all, that memory of him may be the same deep desire of his to be immortal. Excuse me? Champion? We shall see. Pardon? Okay. So I can actually attack it. I forgot to heal Tyranitar. Fuck. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna heal Tyranitar. Sack Crobat. I'm sorry, Crobat. It needed to be done. I apologize. Meow meow. You know, I figured if you were going to test me, you would use more than just one Pokemon. But I don't like that. Champion. True champion. Lavender Cult. I can't take you there. But I can show you. Let's rewind. 50 years ago. Oh, cool. Wonderful health. Drowsy, use confusion. I won again. No, it's not fair. Whenever my Ghastly learns Shadow Ball, I'll be able to defeat you. Maybe you get to see it evolve into Hunter. But I don't have a resilient Hypno that would withstand your attacks. Well, yes, but Gengar is the best ghost all over Kanto and Johto. I'll train no matter what or how much it's needed, so this little one turns into one. Can't Hypno evolve even more? Of course not. Kids, she's here. Oh. Yes, Master, she did it. There's a gym. Everyone's at the gym already. Come here now. Agatha, what are you doing? Oh, okay. That person in front of us is Agatha. I was just looking at the Pokemon Tower. Oh, young one, you've got your whole life to see it. So that one is Agatha. Okay. Can I talk to people? No. Whoa. Is it true that you will retire from being a leader? That's true, Morpheus. My wife and I are moving next year. I've learned a lot with you. I'll follow your footsteps. Someday, kid, someday. But they say that city folk are more and more interested in battling. There can only be 8 gyms. If every city got one, well, this one. Easy, calm down. Nothing lasts forever, but before that happens, there are many years to go. I've seen you as every day I do. Both of you have talent, and more importantly, you're quite spirited. You will become a great trainer before that happens. You can be sure that this gym will see you as a leader before its days come to a close. And now, well, let's not make our champion wait for us anymore. Let's go. Is he the Hypno gym leader? I can't remember that guy's name. Just in time. You, what are you doing here? You were never interested in Lavender Town. I'll someday become Kanto's champion. I should hear an actual one so I can get the idea. As prideful as always, you're hopeless, Oak. It's purely the truth. Who would defeat me, a Gengar? Well, yes. Only a legendary will make me struggle, you'll see. Well, guess what? My master's ghost Pokemon are as strong as a legendary. Even one of hers is one. You're bluffing, that's impossible. It's not. Ghastly Hunter and Gengar are not the only ghosts in this town. You'll see what... Enough! Shut up! We're witnessing something historical. For the first time ever, a ghost-type trainer has emerged as champion. A sneaky, mysterious, and hard-to-understand type, but it hides a huge power which not anyone can control. A gifted girl took it to its limits. She made the young Dragon Master of Johto bow down and realize the impossible. Lavender Town will always have a special place, Champion Frida. Thank you for your words, Master. Oh, as you all may know, I was born in Johto. However, my heart will always belong to Kanto, to Lavender Town. Here and nowhere else is where I could become the best gym leader that I could. You all know this place. It sprouts a different energy, something spiritual. We cannot see it, and we may not even understand it, but we certainly cannot ignore its power. That is what helped me and my Pokemon overcome my limits, and so it did make me realize a certain and undeniable truth. A truth that always was and always will be. And that truth is supposed to be that great trainers can come from anywhere. Master, please tell us. What happened to your Ninetales? Did you really defeat the strongest Dragonite west of Mount Silver after evolving? What? Agatha, you're in the know, and you're right. As you know, Ninetales is my first Pokemon. It feels like it was yesterday when I found him in this very gym. I was even younger than you, Agatha. On such a day that the little girl and the little Vulpix fused their destinies forever since. But Ninetales isn't a ghost type. Indeed. But I always knew that little guy I had found stirring around a mysterious tombstone had a lot of that type hidden somewhere inside him. That Vulpix turned into the strongest Ninetales I've ever seen. However, the power of a dragon is terribly outstanding. Thanks to my abilities, I managed to withstand them, but the last of his dragons, that power was beyond any control. Once the breach was opened in our defenses, our doom was sealed. However, we never did stop believing, and it happened. One way or another, all that potential, all these abstracts that I always knew were there, suddenly manifested. Now you could see it, smell it, feel it. That ghost type was always within that Vulpix became reality. Wow. In the beginning, they thought it was a bluff, a mere illusion, provoked by hypnosis and its sense alteration. But no, it was very real, and it is the form my Ninetales will maintain since then. His fur turned hard as pure steel. There was no way to penetrate it. His mental powers also got enhanced, same as his agility and performance in battle. Even the champion was surprised. Not even fighting more and more could prevent the outcome. His Pokemon, a mark of the sacred, was defeated for the first time ever. It's unbelievable. Maybe, without knowing it, we had been preparing all these years for this exact moment. Well, then you made a great discovery. Ninetales could evolve. I bet his strength surpasses Arcanine's, even Moltres'. Oak. Oh, Oak? I'll train one too until it evolves. With that final addition to my collection, my team will be stronger and more equilibrated. Tell me, champion, what level is your Ninetales now? It's not that simple, young one. Level does not matter here. Say what? Haven't you listened to anything she said? Her Ninetales evolved because they were connected. A special unique bond made it possible. That's bullshit. It was just a level mere coincidence. A lucky level up. Nothing more, nothing less. On the contrary, young one. Sometimes the greatest mysteries are hidden in the simplest things. Inside of everyone. Now if you excuse me. Master, wait. Let her rest. The battle she won was long and hard, and it's a long way from Johto. Damn it, I wanted to show her how my Ghastly had grown out. You can do so tomorrow. These children are saying some expletive words. Ooh. I disagree. Oh, young man, what do you disagree on? Greatness can't come from just anywhere, neither in a trainer nor Pokemon. You don't believe so? Environment influences way too much. If it weren't for Lavender Town, you'd have never been the Ghost Master that you are now. And you are right on that. Things would have been quite different. Worse yet, if we had imprisoned you in the rock tunnel, you couldn't have developed the slightest of your potential. Confined there, your level would hardly surpass the gym challengers. Oh, yes? Confined inside that dark and narrow tunnel, already unreachable for anyone? What do you mean? Even in the darkest of the cells, my options would still be infinite. Not as much, yet still infinite. That makes no sense. It's not possible. It's not about possibility or impossibility. It's about certainty. It is consciousness, not matter, that cements reality. With that, there's always a probability of change, and that probability is what causes more of it. Besides, sometimes life is like a dark tunnel. You can't always see the light at the end of the tunnel, but if you just keep moving, you will come into a better place. Even in the darkest place, you give yourself hope, and that's true willpower. You're full of crap. Nothing more than desperate desires of how you want the world to work. You got this far in spite of believing in all of this mystical crock. But we both know that it's your latent talent combined with the luck that you got the job done. Without the final result, not a single soul would take your little speech seriously. How unfortunate. You're smart, but your attachment to reason in the world you know blinds you. If I cannot see it, then show it to me. Show me that Pokemon. Show me the proof. Oh, show me that Pokemon. Show me the proof. Show me all that you said is true. I refuse. But why? My Pokemon is not a relic to be exposed at a museum. If you want proof, you must start your own search. Don't try to start building a house from the roof. Then I'll be forcing you to do so. The day I apply for the champion, you won't have a chance. I'm afraid that won't happen. My Pokemon and I will be going on a journey far from Kanto and Johto. Are you refusing to defend your title? I have nothing else to demonstrate that I haven't already done. No, impossible. A true champion would never do so. This is all a lie. That Ninetales doesn't exist, right? It was all a cheap trick. To bait everyone. Sure. Yeah, that's why you're leaving. You want to keep your legend bright. You think so? But it won't last long. History won't remember you for long. You only got the title once. With the years, only vague witnesses will remember you. Your story will remain a myth, a kid's bedtime story. On the other hand, I won't get it once nor twice. I will maintain my position so I become the greatest, most long-standing champion that ever lived. I will show everyone my Pokemon, no illusion or phantom. All my feats will be in everyone's memory, inside of every single living person. And when I become the one with the most trophies, I'll have proven I am the best trainer ever. You can say whatever you want, but numbers never lie. I see. There's a saying back in Johto. It's impossible to find the ideal twice, but every few find it once. I found it once along with my Ninetales. You have what you need to seek it. However, if your only aspiration is to extend your sight but seal your senses, you won't ever find it. You'll live, but you'll never get to witness what awaits on the other side. Time waits for no one. Do you understand? Oak was a little bastard. Nonsense. There's no such thing as an ideal. The only thing that exists are those measurable, upgradable, and registerable. The world shall see the result of my search. May I? Certainly. You're still the leader in this gym. Yeah, about that. That's what I thought. How much time does it have left? 10 years, maybe 12. Good. At least little Morpheus will make his dreams come true. He will. Who could have known this gym wouldn't last forever? Nothing does. Tell me, what fate awaits this town? Saffron City is growing larger each day. That new enterprise, Sylph, they're building their HQ there. They say the building would be taller than the Pokemon Tower itself. Besides that, a new gym may open there alongside the grand opening of Sylph. This will help the city grow socially and economically. I get it. What about Lavender Town? Once the new gym is built, there won't be a place for this one anymore in Kanto. It'll become a place for helping trainers. Helping? Yeah, with nicknames. These stupid trends, predictable, yet it still surprises me. So, what will become of this small graveyard? The name Raider will be in charge of it, but these tombs are quite old. Sooner or later, this place will be forgotten. I see. Well, at least some of this gym will live under these new generations. Thank you. Well then, I'm leaving you to rest. It's been quite a long day. Who is that? Is that Fuji? Feels like it was yesterday, right, Ninetales? You were here, curling, while you awaited the cold embrace of death. But I managed to save you. Then I questioned myself how a Vulpix could have got here. At that moment, I realized that the old, forgotten, and mistreated tombstone still held something. Those stairs, as old as this town itself, led to an even deeper place. But every single time we approached, you insisted so much, so we turned back. You were the strongest and noblest Pokemon that I've ever known, but somehow you fear returning to that place. My curiosity is vast, but not as much as my respect for our bond. If you desire so, I will end my days without knowing where those stairs lead. Time will end up burying this place. It's already doomed. Once the name Raider is settled here, no one will ever get down here. The secret room will remain so until the very last day. Well, now I want to know what's down there. Well, unfortunately, I'm going to leave this off on a cliffhanger. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And also check out my socials down below. They help me out a lot. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys later.